Hi everyone, come make chilaquiles with me. These are the ingredients I'll be using. The salsa verde you can actually make on your own by just blending the ingredients, but right now it's too late to use a blender, so I'll list the ingredients on how to make it down below. I chose this dish because it was the first traditional Mexican plate my grandma taught me how to make, probably because it's so simple, but that's okay. So the Aztecs actually gave chilaquiles its name, which means chile and greens. The word comes from Natal language. And Aztecs were making chilaquiles for thousands of years because corn was their main source of food, which led them to make tortillas, which is the main ingredient in chilaquiles and a staple food used all over the world in Latin countries. And tortillas actually originated in Mexico, but like the article, how the avocado became the fruit of global trade, there is now a huge demand in the United States because of the Mexican and Central American migrants who have came here, which created a high demand. And since the Hispanic community is expanding, it has created an even higher demand. Not only the Latino population expanding, creating such a high demand, but health-conscious consumers are starting to purchase tortillas more because of the fiber in it, creating, again, a higher demand. So tortillas are now manufactured in factories, and 60,000 tortillas are made per hour, which are then packaged and distributed to markets and restaurants, etc. Speaking on restaurants, the article Feasting on Latino Labor and Multicultural Los Angeles examines how traditional and ethnic foods are changed or critiqued to a specific audience liking for economic purposes. And I think chilaquiles is such a perfect example of this because chilaquiles originated from, it was called a Mexican peasant food because poor Mexicans didn't really have a lot of food to work with, so they had to be resourceful and using still tortillas mixed with salsa, sometimes even eggs and cheese, in order to be a filling dish. If you go to a Latin modern day restaurant that caters to this specific audience, you'll see that you can add exotic toppings such as pork chops and lamb, which is kind of contradicting since this dish originated because they didn't have any meat to fill themselves up. Overall, chilaquiles differ. They are different throughout regions from Mexico to Central America, but it's a very good dish, and I didn't like how it looked after I plated it, so I inserted an old video.